The guys are going to pour the floor in the guest bathroom and guest bedroom. I'll just show you what that looks like. Really good news, because up above me, stonemasons are back.
They and Ottavio have brought the floor beams. I'm going to get on with putting them in. These are all for the north side of the house, for the bedroom, bathroom, utility room area. They all have a rebate cut into each side of the beam to fit into the steel I-beams. The other end sits on the shuttered concrete wall.
So fireplace goes there. And it's all drying out really well. There's a great draft coming through here now. This morning, Manel has been cutting the windows. And my goodness me, just look at them. So let's have a look at what it looks like from the inside. Bon almost, Manel. It's amazing, Dan. You really got to come up and see it. Yeah. I'm just getting a wee bit excited. It's a little bit awkward. There it comes. Right, you really got to see this. This is what we've been waiting for.
That view is fantastic, isn't it?
It's so different.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Fabulous view.
So the schisto guys are, well, stonemasons. The stonemasons are working on all the edges of the house. But next they'll be fixing the windows. Well, I'm actually not sure if they're fixing the windows next or doing the veranda. But either way, there are going to be some big changes when you come back from your trip.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, there's been very big changes. I think this place is going to look very different.
Yeah, it will.
The floor is happening next week.
Yeah.
Then the drywall straight away.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the only thing is I'll have nobody to share this excitement with. Only you guys, of course. So you'll have to keep me motivated.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really great.
It's fantastic.
So it's lunchtime now, and we're going back to the house for some lunch, give these guys some privacy, and we'll see what's happening this afternoon. I was expecting Jose, the electrician, to come to put the lights in, and Dan and I spent ages measuring everything out, where the kitchen's going to be, the island and the dining table, and we drew it all out on the temporary floor. Guess what? Temporary floor's up. So now I have to go and draw things in fresh air again. So another little challenge, but we'll get through it. We'll come up with a solution. Oh. 4. I think it was between 4 and 5.
Yeah.
They were all X'd out. So between Veggies 4 y 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 y 5 is for the Ilha, the island. But where, I have to go and remeasure where all the cabinetry is going to be. Anyway, the guys are going to put the floor in next week. Don't know if it's going to be the joists in this room or the planks in the other room, but something is happening. And then the plasterboard is going up on the north side of the house. Well, this morning, the floor is completely lifted off the kitchen area and they're putting in the rest of the beams. So let's have a look. Well, as you can see, the floor is going in now and it's raised, which is what we always expected. It doesn't quite look so crazily high. It's just kind of lovely. This big rock was the sill in one of the windows and it's now going to be moved, I think, up here so that they can rest the rest of the schisto on top of it. Really do hope, because they have been moved here. There's two of them. One is decent, the other one is a bit scrappy. I'll just show you. Probably just cut that up for smaller rocks. Who knows? And here in the north side of the house, you can see it's pretty dark. And the only light we have at the moment is coming in from the back door and this door. And so a corridor will be going back here as it was there before. And we will get skylights in here. So they've built up the stones along here so they can put the verandas, and that'll cover up the concrete ring beam and just make it look as if it was part of the main house again. They're getting through all the big rocks here. Well, floors in, well, the joists are in for the main house, but now we've just got to do the office. So here it looks without a floor. And Antonio's just bringing up the level of the big window over here, and that'll be schistoed on the outside. Can't really hang around here in me kind of going out clothes. So I've just been from a booby-gram and lunch with the ladies. The way the light comes in. Oh, it's just lovely. So they're finishing out this window as well. It's not complete yet, and to be honest, it's a bit of a mission trying to walk across here, especially holding a camera. So we're going to have to wait for that. I mean, it's incredible the amount of work that's been done in the last week. Beautiful. It just totally changes everything here. Taking my time here. Here we go. Look at this. Oh, I can get over to the other wall. Solid ground. Well, this is the back veranda. I'm in close. That's the back through the hallway. Dan's office. And you can see the entire space is now completely schistoed. So Manel has been working on all of the pillars and the beam for the veranda. He has to do them bit by bit. one's complete, more or less. And now Antonio has moved on to the next one. So sorry about the wind here, but I really wanted to show you this. This part of the house is a newer part of the house. The windows were built in a different style to what we call the kitchen side. So I'll just show you what I mean. So if you look here, there's a kind of it comes out in a different level. And Antonio has actually been cutting these bricks so that they're going to match the original style. It's a huge amount of extra work, but he says it needs to be done. And yeah, I'm so appreciative of all this work. Muito obrigada, Antonio. Obra prima.
Nada.
And look what's happened here. Since no one is here today, I'm just doing a bit of tidying up around the yard because it is Friday and it looks like everybody left in a hurry yesterday because the rain came on a bit earlier than expected. And what I discovered was someone on the team is quite arty. I have a guess that it's Mohammed because I haven't seen any artwork prior to Mohammed's arrival. The granite sills and these have been set in place now. Saturday in the late afternoon, and I've just passed Jose, the stonemason, walking out the door. So he's been here working and I knew nothing about it. So let's have a look and see what's happened. It's a very brief little segment. And here we go. It's getting closer. You can see behind me the guttering is going along the gables and they're preparing to put the Verandas on. They'll go along here where they give that sort of sweep along the edge of the tiles. We are supposed to be in here by the 10th of January and the 10th of January is when all the guys are already on holidays. So they're on holidays from before Christmas until the 10th of January. So the idea is we might have been in for Christmas, but I'm not so sure. Any thoughts of when we might realistically move in? That would be cool to know. The guys are back from their tea break, so it's time for me to vacate the scaffold. So this is the other side of the guest bedroom and guest bathroom. This actually had a red clay on it before. It's also got red bricks. But if you can look and see now, it's right up to the edge. And over there, Jose is working on the rest.
Passa ali?
Passa para baixo, encosta ao X, deixa encostar. Espera lá. Esta acho que é mais bonita para fora. A largura tem 22 no quadro lá.
Sim. Vou ajudar a levantar.
You can see it's pretty hard to maneuver up there with all the rocks and the scaffolding. So we'll have a look at that when the scaffolding comes down and we'll see the whole thing. It's really beautiful. The only stone lintel that we've got, and it's not load bearing, only the stones that are above it. And of course we know they're just like a facing for that wall. Just come in and there's nobody here. And now I know why. Would you look at this? It's done. Oh, wow. I'm also doing this so that Dan can see what's going on. Right, it's hard to get a really good look because, as you can see, there's obstacles everywhere. Yeah, I can't really get good look with the scaffolding, but my, oh my, That's the veranda wall that's gone back in stone. Oh, look at the stone lintel. And then again, we have the contrast here. And yeah, it's kind of ridiculous trying to show you this. Honestly, we're going to have to wait until this is all done and all the scaffolding comes down. This guest room has a lovely view. Though the one thing about views in a bedroom, if I'm really honest, I don't really spend much time in my bedroom aside from when I'm asleep or about to go to sleep or getting up. So I think it's ideal for guests. Or will I try and bring the lighting down here? Look at that. This doorway here, there used to be a piece missing up here. And the stonemasons have just put the last bit of stone in there and a little bit extra up there. That brings joy to me. It's just getting better and better and better looking. Scaffolding is gone from the veranda and most of the rubble, and I'm just going to show you what it's like because it is just beautiful. Today's the day I'm going to harvest the peanuts. I've been holding back on doing the peanuts because it's been quite warm and the only way I can dry them is on top of the fire. It's been warm, but they'd be out and in, and we've got very high humidity at the moment. So last year, even though I didn't get very many, I dried them by the fireside.